So this is just going to be a quick video, and it's probably more for myself than anything, but I'm hoping that if it's valuable to me, that someone else out there will find some value in it. I want to talk about bright, shiny ideas. I want to talk about bright, shiny ideas because we all have them. Everyone who I've ever interacted with has that idea of what they're going to do one day, what they're going to have one day, what they're going to experience. And for myself, I've often kept these like in a little bitty box inside myself, like a jar of fireflies or something. And I take them out when I'm laying in bed at night, falling asleep, when I'm driving down the road, whenever, everything gets kind of quiet. I start thinking about, oh, it's going to be so amazing when this happens. But then I put it back and I don't do anything about it. And so right now I have this little jar inside of me that's like full to bursting of these glowing little bright ideas. And I'm afraid they're going to start going out or running away or something. And I think the analogy's falling apart. Sorry. But I have the sense that this is the time for me, that there will always be more, that I don't have to be afraid that one of these days, if I pull all these ideas out and I make something of them, that I'll be falling asleep one night and I'll have no happy place to go, because that's ridiculous. There's always going to be more. I'm always going to create more. It's an infinite resource inside of me. And instead of holding on to something good, what I'm doing is I'm taking up the space where something else good could show up. And I just got to stop. I've just got to stop. I've just got to put it out there. It can be hard because when you have that bright, shiny little idea, it's so beautiful and it's so bright. And if you do something with it, if you put it out in the world, it might not be so bright anymore. It might fail. It might not be what you expected it to be. And that sense of loss is frightening. But it's part of the divine dissatisfaction of life. It's never going to be all good in the sense of, I don't need to move forward anymore. I don't need to grow anymore. I don't need to experience anything new. I don't think that happens. I think that, excuse me, that we all have that sort of inner manifest destiny to keep pushing further, keep discovering new territory. And all I'm doing by holding on to these ideas so tightly is holding myself back. And so that's the gist of it. Like I said, I think this is really more for me than for anyone else, but maybe it applies to you. Maybe it's not a giant box or jar, what was I saying? Box or jar of ideas. Maybe it's just one, but even one can take up the space of something new that needs to come out, that needs to be born. So don't hold yourself back. Don't hold the world back. Just let them go.